Bagfuel, baby.
How you link with Cam? How'd you link with Cam?
How'd I link with
How'd you link with Cam?
Shit, me, Cameron, Huddy Six, Mace Murder, Loon, Herb McGruff. Shit, all of us grew up together on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue.
Right there.
We used to be in the gambling spot with my man Pop Ghost and Nappy, the old heads. And shit, we all like children of the corn. We grew up together as teenagers. We were from Harlem.
Like real talk. Trent played basketball with me. Trent and Cam is like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to go play against Manhattan Center. Everybody knew everybody except me because I was from Queens. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they still had love for him because he always used to come uptown and just fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to cut him off, but like we were from, like I was from the Bronx. We didn't want to stay in the Bronx. He was from Queens. I was from the Bronx. I used to go to Queens, the Farmers Boulevard, and go hang out with my cousins and them over there too. Like you just always wanted to go somewhere else. You didn't want to like kind of be around the same thing every single day, all day. You just on the block. So we like ventured out and shit. But to answer your question, so that's how Cam and I.
Come walk right in.
That's how Cam and I met. You know, younger, and then later on. I want to say about 19, 20 years old, we got back together.
Oh, you can pass me my whole Gumbo.
Yeah. So we got back together, and
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So this is Mrs. Gumbo. So
what y'all niggas do?
Really? I don't do nothing.
So me and Cam got back up later on, y'all. I want to say around 90, whenever SDE was.
Okay.
Sports, Drugs, Entertainment, like 99.
Yeah.
2000 around there.
Yeah.
And he was into the music industry, of course, still rapping. And I was selling pot. But my aunt had a beauty salon on 145th Street at 8th Avenue, Showtime 2. And you know, me being a badass Bronx/Harlem nigga, what I used to do, get my packs, bag them up, and then go to auntie's shop and sit around the corner and sell my weed. So Cam and Jim used to always come through with the big 600. They had the orange V12 joint, like the color of the wall.
They had a V12?
Right?
Yeah.
That V12
I feel like Cam had that shit for a while.
Because I'm going to tell you something, now Harlem then,
V12s
right,
back then
you
were
were
a big deal.
known by your car. So everybody like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh. So I see the big orange shit spin the corner. So I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, we from Harlem. You know, we from Queens. We from the Bronx. I walk up to the car, y'all. It's Cam and Jim. So like, oh shit. At the time, they used to call me K. Luch. My name always had something to do with some money, by the way. So anywho, so like, yo, that's K. So we pull up. They pull over. So I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? They're like, nah, we just smoking and shit. So I'm like, nah, y'all, I got some shit for y'all. And I gave them what I had, and shit was magic. After that, they came back and see me the next day, like, "Yo, we want that shit Luka got." So that was the camp.
That was the genesis.
That was the reintroduction of our brotherhood.
Gotcha.
And at the time, I was just a wild motherfucker, and Cam was going through some shit with the record labels, and I had a whole bunch of gang members with me at the time. And I said, "Yo, bro, listen, right? Ain't nobody gonna play with your name because you deal with me." So I feel disrespected that they disrespected you. So I think we were on like a Puerto Rican parade or some shit like that, and they try to like add us on to somebody else's float. I said, we ain't getting on no fucking float. We gonna go to the office tomorrow. I'm gonna show you something, Cam. And we went to the office the next day, and I got him out his deal. And that's the shit that he always talk about. He tell everybody, Taliban, baby.
That's what you told me. You said you the Taliban.
I'm the Taliban.
So that's where the origin of that name comes.
Bowling, but you hooping sloppy.
Now let me get back to my question since we got her here because y'all.
Hold on, but wait, I just want to say something. So you always had better pot than Jimmy and Cam?
No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, she definitely on BT. I love this shit.
She's a troublemaker.
I love this shit.
She's a troublemaker.
I always had better pot than everyone. I didn't have nothing
okay.
It didn't have nothing to do with Jimmy or Cam. You see, at that time, my love, you would go places and buy your pot. You'll go to 153rd and 8th Avenue where they slip the yellow bag under the door.
Yeah.
You'll go to 125th and Lennox
The smoke spot.
Bag, or you go to 119th and 2nd.
I'm just joking, guys.
No, we haven't
go to
found it.
125th to the toilet bowl. So it just so happened that the people that they were getting their weed from, they didn't have to buy their weed. They were getting tons of that shit from Tito Poppins and Sarge and them. They were like, Jamaican boys. So that's what type of weed that they were used to.